Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer who might have been almost late, Linda. I'm joking. I am joking. Let me say hello first to everybody in the chat. Let me say hello to, okay, I saw my, okay, Shannon, come on. I hate it when my thing disappears. I saw Shannon here. Let's see, do I have any other moderators? No, I don't. So, let's give it up for my moderator. Woohoo! You are awesome, girl. I can't do this without you. And let me also see, let me see. I see Linda. I see Kathy, Joy B, Christina E, Christine E. I am so sorry, Christine. God. I see Linda Siriani. Okay, so that's good enough. That's good enough. All my besties are here. So, let me first, before I bring out last week's paintings, I gotta do something real quick. I gotta paint the edge of this. I forgot to earlier. Because I'm doing more Spoon Dahlias tonight, and if you saw in the thumbnail, one is a big spoon. That's for this canvas. See how big it is? And then the other canvas, which is an 8-inch, gets this little baby spoon. So let's see who else showed up. And hail Jeff B, and hello Deidre. I'm looking. Okay, I'm going to paint the sides of this while y'all are saying hello. I'm going to paint it, then I'm going to move it over to the side so I can show last live's paintings, because I just want to get the edges covered, because for some reason my black isn't that thick, that thin, but let me tell you, it's just not covering the sides of a round canvas. So I'm just putting a little coat of black on it, and I'll show the other paintings while I'm giving it a chance to dry. It's just very simple. Just put a little bit of black paint around the edge and slap it on there. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just you just don't want to see any white is what I'm going for. Okay, there we go. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to do this to get the excess in the middle, because I want it to be thin, because I want it to dry. Now, I hope all of you here have checked out Camille Amoy's channel. I don't have a link to her channel, but if you click on her name where I have the @ symbol in front of it, it'll take you to her channel. But don't do it now. Okay. Okay, let me move this out of the way so it'll dry. Okay, and I got black paint on my hands already. This is not fun. Black paint, I love black paint, but it's just not fun. Okay, let me get out last week's paintings. This is the little one I did, the little round one I did on the 10-inch round, excuse me. And it was done with a normal size spoon. Let's see, I'm looking in the chat to see if anybody else came in. I don't see anybody else here. What is going on with my chat? My chat won't catch up. Slap it on, the technical pouring expression. Exactly. Mama, who's okay? Well, hello, Jan. And oops. Oh, Mama Doulis. Hello, Mama D. Long time no see, kiddo. Kiddo. I call everybody who might be younger than me kiddo. Okay, here we go. It turned out really good. I've got to learn on a round canvas to get my petals swiped either the same distance from the edge or all of them all the way up to the edge. But I love how that center turned out. That was a good call on my part to do that little swirly in there with, and all I did was, come on, give me my box back over there. It got stuck. Okay, now let me show. This one turned out really, really good. Luche Boutte. Just can't believe that these colors work together, but they do. Okay. Oh, hello, Megan. And let me see if I'm missing anybody else. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I didn't say hello to you, hello to all my viewers of awesomeness. Okay. I like the white pearl in the background. I got to cover up a couple places where I got my grubby little fingerprints in the corners. But this one turned out really, really good too, I think. So, tell me in the chat, is the round one or the hexagon one your favorite one from last Saturday? Tell me which one you like better while I'm getting my canvas out. And I see a couple places, yeah, I gotta go over just a couple of little spots just to smooth it out. I don't want to have little bumps of paint in there because I think the bumps of paint would mess with my design. Okay, that looks good. So on this big one, I am doing Arteza Bordeaux Red, okay, and I'm doing Fork Art Treasure Gold Fire Opal. Then I'm using the Golden Fluids Teal, and then I am doing Chroma Molten Metals Xanadu Gold, which is like a lighter gold, which I wanted to go with a lighter gold so it would hopefully show up. And this one's going to get the big spoon. Let me show you real quick the difference in the size. This is the one I've been using. You see the difference? Isn't that so cute? So we're going to see how it turns out. I can't guarantee perfection, but then, as we say, Mother Nature doesn't have the flowers perfect in nature, so they're not going to be perfect in pouring. Kind of gives them a little bit of character is what it is. Okay, let me put a base coat down. And I don't know where this spatula came from. I found it at a thrift store, and I just thought I gotta get that to use because it is kind of neat. So I'm gonna give it up. Don't drag. Don't drag. Okay, there we go. There we go. You don't want a really thick coat, but you don't want a super thin coat either. Kind of like in the middle, if that explains anything to you. I know. That's another technical term. In the middle. Okay. Yeah, and I better give it a torch because I don't want any little pesky air bubbles. And I have another video that's going to come out this week, and y'all are going to love that. Oh, hello, Larry. And I take it Angie's here too. I'm not sure. So anyway, I have been wanting to do this for a while, and I just bought the rest of the stuff I needed the other day at the Dollar Tree. What I am going to do is I am going to do a couple of pours. Well, I've already done them, but I want to do a couple more with nothing but Dollar Tree stuff. I know that sounds a little weird, but I'm gonna try. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to figure out about where I want my petal to start at, so I'm going to start about that far in. And let me see. I think I'm going to layer it lightest or darkest to lightest. So, come on, Cap. There we go. So I'm just doing a ring of the Bordeaux red. And I'm going to go back just a little bit because it looked like it got a little thin in some spots. Okay, Bordeaux red. Now I'm going to, that is definitely not the center. I don't know. Oh, is Gail here? Well, hello to everybody that came in that I didn't see yet. Or didn't say hello to yet. Okay, this is Golden Fluids Teal. And I'm not going to separate the colors. I am just going to do, because I was binge watching some more of her videos today. I am just going to do every color as a whole ring and then swipe it out. Oh, okay, thank you, Linda. I saw you mention Gail's name and I just thought maybe my sweet Gail was here. Okay, this is Fire Folk Art Treasure Gold Fire Opal. Okay, that's a mouthful to say, let me tell you. Okay, and then some Xanadu Gold. And I see some air bubbles because I just shook them up, so let me pop these little pesky air bubbles so they don't turn into pesky little measles on the canvas. Okay, there we go. Now, let me get a little stack of paper towels, a paper towel over here. Okay, here we go. Now, tell me if this is going to be, if you like the overhead, or if you, oh, see, I got a lot of glare right there, so you can't. Okay, I'm going to have to keep it on the overhead. I still haven't figured out where to put my lights at to get rid of the... okay, Linda. Well, quit being naughty. Okay, so I think I'm going to pull it towards me. Well, I think I'm going to swipe it away from me and then bring it over here so I don't drip, because I noticed that in the other ones that I dripped. Okay, I think I grabbed too much paint. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Oh, too much paint. These petals aren't turning out as dark as I thought they would. Or as light as I thought they would. Now all I'm doing, because you got to have a clean spoon every time you swipe, is I'm wiping it off down here on a paper towel. And as I start to get too much paint on it, I'll turn the paper towel over. I figured I might as well take this first row all the way off the edge, because my circle was crooked. I am just taking too much paint. Let me slow down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, still too much. I'm like a bull in a china shop when it comes to swiping. I don't know my own strength. Okay, that looks a little full of paint, so let me get rid of it right. Just got my napkin in the painting. Okay, now let me try this. There we go. Okay. Ah. I took too much paint again. I can't be gentle with my swiping for some reason. No, it isn't a metal spoon. It is a plastic serving spoon from the Dollar Tree in the section where they have all the silver, what they call their fancy dining stuff, you know, that you would get for parties and whatnot. It came with a fork, a big fork too. And I got this and the fork for $1, or excuse me, $1.25. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oops, got one more. Well, I'm getting some cells, and I did not expect that. Getting some cells right there. But let me torch in case I got any bubbles. And let me get a skewer. Hello, Julia. Nice to see you. Looking like sun flames? Well, thank you, Jeff B. I love Jeff B's analogies. Let me tell you, that man, he can come up with some good analogies of what these things look like. Okay, I am just going to go in between. Oops, nope, that's not going to work. I'm going to go this way, in between all the petals, just to define the petals. These petals are bigger than what a little spoon does. Well, duh, that's because it's a bigger spoon. Okay. Just going through in between where I think the petals are at. It's kind of hard at this point to really see where the petals are at. Okay, I think I took way too much paint off too, but you know, I'm still new at this. I'm still new at these little spoon dahlias. Saturday I am going to try, she did like a half flower on a rectangle canvas, and she also did a couple of little ones on a bigger canvas. So I think Saturday, for the end of my dahlia phase, I'm going to do those. And see how those go. Okay, come on, come on. There we go. See, I got hints of the other colors in between them, but thank you, Joy. Thank you, Julia. Hello, Justine. Nice to see you here, honey. Oops. What did I just do? What did I just do? Okay, come on. There we go. I was trying to stand my phone back up. Okay, so let me try a different order. Now, I'm going to do the same order, but I'm going to put it in more because these petals are going to go out more. Okay, and I'm going to I am going to do it right on top of the other row. See if maybe that gives me more color. That was Arteza Bordeaux Red, Golden Fluids Teal, Folk Art Treasure Gold Line, Fire Opal, which is, for a while, was Mina's favorite color. And then Chroma Molten Metal Xanadu Gold. Okay, there we go. Bagger. Oh, thank you, Joy. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. Need to clean off what I can. Okay, so let me go very, very lightly. See, I still think I'm going way too deep. Yeah, see, there's those tails that I keep getting. What I need to do is, before I move the spoon, is turn it over so that excess paint stays on it. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. And I was waiting. Has Mona showed up yet? Well, hello, Elisa and Tater and Zoe. I haven't seen Mona yet. Mona, her grandson B, is actually at a library tonight teaching some younger kids. He's, hi Pam. Oh, no Mo yet? Okay, thank you. That's what I am trying to do, Miss Sophia, but I'm like a bull in a china shop. I will try to do a lighter touch. Well, that's a little bit better. I just don't want to slot paint all over the place. So after I pull it through, I'm trying to keep the paint from dripping off the spoon. Anyway, her grandson B is at a library tonight teaching kids how to pour, and he told her, I got this, I don't need any help. But that's got to be interesting for a 6 or 7 year old to be teaching younger kids how to do acrylic pouring. She was supposed to send me a photograph so I could show that. Thank you, Linda's S. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, I need a clean edge on the paper towel. Okay, oops. There we go. But I don't want it to drip, so I'm going to keep doing that, turning it over to catch the paint. So, but I would see, if she sent me a picture, let me see. Well, he hasn't started yet. She's in my time zone, and he was supposed to start at 6:30, and it's not 6:30 yet. So, if I get a picture, well, shoot, I just dropped some paint somewhere. If I get a picture sent to my phone of him teaching, I will. Yeah, grandmas do hover. But if I get the picture, I told her that I would show y'all the picture of him at the library teaching a class, because I can just imagine how cute that is going to be. Okay, I need a baby wipe because I've got paint that just won't come off of the spoon. So, and I need a fresh paper towel for this over here, and throw all that over there. Okay, swipe. Yeah, you're right, Linda Siriani. It is not an easy technique. Okay. I'm going to go in between all the petals. Just to draw a little definition in between them so they look like separate petals. And I don't know where the cells are coming from, unless it's the gold, which is chroma molten metals, but I didn't know it sold like that. Thank you, Julia. Okay, I got one more, well, probably one more row, and then I'll have a little hole in the middle where I'll fill it in, and then I may, see, I hate that, I don't know if you can see this right here. It's where the paint on my spoon dripped off and left a little trail. Okay, that looks like all of it. Okay. I could, but I'm just going too deep, Kathy. That's what my problem is. Okay, so let me, I will try a little bit more paint. And I'm stacking them instead of doing them next to each other. Okay. Now the fire opal. And then the, yeah, well, Linda, it takes practice. Look, it took me 9 months to get Fiona's flowers down. It also took me the 9 months to find stuff here that would work. But every technique, when you first start it, takes practice. Okay. Okay, I'm trying not to, I need to get all the paint off. Trying to be very, very light. Well, it's working out a little bit better. Maybe Kathy's suggestion was the trick. More paint. And I know who says that, but I'm going to give Kathy credit for this. She's the one that told me to put more paint down. Okay. Turn it over so I can get a clean place to wipe. You gotta have a stack of paper towels already torn off so you can fold them and put them down here so you have a place to wipe your spoon off. Okay, let me see if I can put some of that color. Nope. Nope, that's not working. I'm making mud. I dug too deep. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've seen Camille do this, so let me do this. A drop. A drop. Yeah, it is colors, and it is colors in different colors in each layer, Julia. But it's the same colors in every one. It just depends on how heavy-handed I get. Okay, I'm going to see if I can fix this blank spot right here by swiping without. Okay, let me turn that over. Okay. There we go. There we go. Well, no teal, but it got buried. Okay. There we go. Okay. I got one more little spot, but first let me draw my little petals. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat while I get this out. Okay, I'm going to answer a question. Joy B. Yes, I do have a suggestion. What you can do is you can either rub some gold paint into it to let it fill in the crack, and then you kind of wipe away what's on top. Oh, well, okay, Justine, your mom did it, honey. Okay. You can either fill in the crack, okay, by rubbing some paint on there, and then you would wipe away what stays out on the top outside of the crack. Or you can do gold leaf over it, because I've got a couple paintings that I'm getting ready to do gold leaf on that have not only cracks, but they got holes because of my base coat being way too thin, and I got the base coat popping through as pearls, and it looked ugly. So I'm just going to do some gold leaf over all those ugly little pearls. Never thought I'd say that pearls were ugly, but those are ugly in my painting. They're unwanted pearls. So, but yep, embellishments are the cure, right, Linda? Okay, let me do the last ring in the middle, and I'm not going to be swiping that big of petals. I may have to use the tip of the spoon. I'm not switching spoons. I want to keep using the same spoon, but when you get to this part here in the middle, you have to turn it and kind of use this part, which is skinnier than the side. Even using those blue ice cream spoons, I had to do that. Okay, paper towel to wipe my spoon off. Okay. See? You don't have a lot of room there. And I'm also going to do some embellishing to fill in the center that is still all black. Because binge watching today, I learned a couple new tricks watching all her videos. Come on, quit dripping. Okay, let me see here. Sorry that I'm not looking at the chat or even talking. I'm trying to get these to look right. I've got one more spot right there. Okay, I'm not going to do any more swiping with the spoon, but I'm going to put a little drop. Well, hello, Donna. Nice to see you. Let's see who else is here. Lift and don't separate. Well, okay. As I showed Julia, as I showed in the thumbnail, this is a spoon, size spoon I used the last time. This is the spoon I'm using today. Big difference. Okay. Now the next canvas, after I finish with this one, this is the size I used to use, and this is the baby spoon. So I just wanted to play around with different sizes of spoons on bigger and smaller canvases. Yeah, okay, hang on one. I'm not quite done yet. I'm doing a little bit in the center that I'm just going to use my skewer instead of a spoon because it's like a small dot. Thank you, guys. Okay. I am just going to draw it out a little bit. just to get some colors to fill in this black area. Do it there, do it there, and give it a little, since that looks so cute on the other one. Okay, let me try doing a little bit black towards the middle now. I am wiping it off with my hand, which is not exactly the best idea, but it's easier than looking around for a paper towel to wipe it on. That way I don't have to look at what I'm doing. I just stick it over there and grab it and wipe it. Okay, let's see. Looking to see. Over here, I think I got a couple of kind of like too bare of spots, but I'm not going to try to fix it because knowing my luck, I would screw it up. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like it is. I don't know if I have enough paint for the center to move down a little bit, just barely. And I am going to torch it, wipe off my gloves, and I do want to bring it up for a close-up. Okay, let me see, because I painted my sides right before I started doing the pour, I won't have that much touch-up to do. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to say that the center and the last row of petals around it is my favorite part. But it's got interest in the other rows too, I think. Look at these cells. Look at these itty-bitty little gold cells over here. How did I get those women? Let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. Light's not good when I hold it up too close. Not happy about, see this little stray line right there, and I got a couple others. That was from the paint dripping off the spoon as I picked it up. So, okay, so what do you guys think? Does, oh, hello, Angio. Angie. Hello, Angie. Thank you, Mama. I like it too. Thank you, Donna. I got 2 words. Check volume. Check your volume button, Angie. Because every time I don't have audio, that's what it is. Okay, let me put this little guy over here. Let me use this baby wipe to get rid of a little bit of the black that's on here, because the next canvas is going to be white, and I don't think I have to paint it white. I just don't want any black on there. I'm even going to switch gloves and throw away my painting stuff. Because that baby spoon, let me grab my little canvas, that baby spoon is going to be done on this itty bitty little one. Isn't that so cute? That's an 8-inch round. Okay, I gotta put caps on bottles before I forget. I'll give my hands time to dry because they're always, I sweat inside those gloves. Does everybody else sweat inside their gloves? It's like unbelievable. Okay, and let me close this up. I don't want to lay it all the way down, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to do this, because you always want to clean off your threads inside and out, especially if you're using a glue pouring medium like me, because it's got glue in it, so you know what glue does when it dries. It sticks to things. Okay, let me wipe this stick off some so it's not sticky. I managed to get black on my fingers anyway. Okay, there we go. Now I might as well, yeah, black's not that bad on me. You sweat inside your gloves too, Angie? Linda, will you keep your house so cool though? Although I don't know how you keep it so cool. You don't have a air conditioner really. Well, you don't use it if you do. And believe me, my air conditioner, I was able, because I don't pay utilities, I just pay a flat fee for the whole summer. I turned it on Memorial Day, and it's been running 24/7 since Memorial Day. I don't think I turned it off at all. Well, hello, Sonia. I hope that's Sonia behind that name and not her hubby. And I forgot your hubby's name too. But hi, Sonia. And hello, Patty. Well, yeah. Come on. I'm trying to get my fingers in my cup. Okay, something's not going right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Angie. Hey. Oh, he doesn't have a channel. And Mona had to explain it to me last night, what you do on this channel. Because I knew that part of your group, the RV DJ was one of y'all's channels, but I wasn't sure what y'all did on it. And she told me about it, which I think is cool. So, everybody, the RV DJ, she also has a painting channel. I forgot the name of your painting. It's Vermont Paint, right? Or is that Bruce's? Oh, I'm batting 1,000 tonight. But y'all tell them what your channel name is, your painting channel, and y'all need to go over there and subscribe to her, because she does a painting on her live, and she does all brushwork, and she's good. She hasn't been doing it long, but she's good. Makes me want to get back into brushwork, but I don't know if I will, because I have so many supplies for pouring, and I got all these ideas of different things I want to do in my head, so I got to use up my supplies, right? And I got to keep my pouring friends I got to keep them happy. Okay, there is, okay, nope, there isn't. I see needs a little bit more right there and right there and right there. Might as well just go around the edge and swipe it over. There we go. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Garden State Paint, Vermont Paint is Bruce. Hey, I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me. I had to make out a cheat sheet so I could remember who's Sonia, who's Arnie, who's Bruce, who's Fatima. You know. Okay, there we go. Torch, there you are. Here's my little torch. Now, this one is going to be done the same way, but with the baby food spoon. I keep calling it a baby spoon. It's meant for baby food, okay? And the colors I am using, let me look at this. I'm not going to use all four. I put all four below, but I'm not going to use all four. I am going to do a row of Prussian blue, and I'm going to do it right out here because this is such a little spoon, it's not going to give me that big of a petal. And then I'm going to do some Pebeo number 357. Oh yes, everybody, I almost forgot about that. Don't forget to check out Shannon's giveaway. Okay, what just happened to that other cap? If Mona, oh, there it is. If Mona was here, she would kill me. I'm losing my caps, Mona, even though she gave me a bowl to protect them. Okay, Pebeo number 357, which is the iridescent blue-green. And then I'm going to top it off with Chroma Molten Metals Pergari Silver. Don't ask me if that's right or not. Thank you for that too, Mona. I mean, not Shannon. Yes, everybody go check out my partner in crime, Mona. She doesn't put up as many videos as I do, but she's got a lot to do at home. Okay, here we go. Here is my little baby spoon and my place to wipe it at. So let's see. Let's see. Hey, that works pretty good. They're real tiny petals. Ah, too deep, too deep. Well, didn't get it back in there right, so I'm just going to leave it. You got to be careful and don't go too deep. You got to glide it across just like you do a palette knife when you're doing your bloom swipes, or well, any swipes. Wait a minute, come on. There we go. Yeah, and we got Moose Crazy too. She's the first half of the Moose and Crazy show on Saturday. She's at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then me, Miss Crazy, I'm at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I'm always over at her channel right before my live on Saturday because I moderate for her. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty good. Ah, didn't even drag any of the silver. There we go. Okay. I see a buildup of paint on the back of the... I can see through this spoon. So that's how come I could see that I had paint on it. Okay. It's not exactly the best, but I give up. I give up. If I get white in the middle of a petal, oh well. It's... Mother Nature doesn't make them perfect, so I can't expect to beat Mother Nature and do them perfect. Okay. Let me wipe it off some more. Let me flip it to a clean side. There we go. And I'm trying not to let the paint that's on the spoon dribble anywhere on the rest of it. And I'm sorry that I'm not reading any questions in the chat. So if you have any specific questions to this, Shannon, hold them, and after I do this row and do the skewer, I'll look. Okay. So let me just put that over there, clean off that, and skewer. There you are. Well, okay. Let me just do a line to show where each petal's at. just cleaning it off with my glove. Like I told you guys, you shouldn't do it, but I do it all the time. But then you get paint all over your gloves. And then, of course, you got to be careful when you touch stuff, or you'll get paint all over the stuff you touch. Okay, almost done. This one's going to be a little cutie. It's so small. I love it. Okay, that's it. I'm at the end. Okay, clean off my glove. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yeah. No, her other channel is Garden State Paint, and Vermont Paint and Photo is Bruce, isn't it? I think. Oh, you don't want to ask me that question, Angie, because everybody disagrees with me, but I happen to be a big lover of Stone Coat. Yes, I know it's the most expensive resin, but I also love it. And you get what you pay for, is the way I look at it. But my second favorite resin is KS resin. Okay. Here's my blue. Although I really, well, I shouldn't drip like I just did, but I need to give it another row. There we go. And use the back of my left. You mean like wipe it right here? It's just easier. I just grab it and do it like this, Mama. I know. Yeah, that's Bruce's channel. I think, yeah. Like I said, I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me, so it's hard for me to tell you whose channel is which. Okay, and some silver. See, I'm only going to get, I think, 2 rows out of this. I might get another one in the middle. Okay, I need a place to wipe. You always want to have that paper towel right there, so you have a place to wipe. Okay, let's see. See, it's still dribbling. I'm trying not to let it dribble. Never thought I'd say I don't want my spoon to dribble, but I don't want my spoon to dribble. Going a little bit too deep. Okay. Got a buildup of paint on there. So, anyway, to tell you where I got the spoons at, believe it or not, the regular spoon is just a regular plastic spoon. But I got the big spoon and the little spoon both at Dollar Tree. The big spoon is a serving spoon that they sell with what they call their fancy party stuff. It's fancy because it's paint plastic that got painted silver. And then these little spoons are actually out of the baby department. They come, I think, a pack of 7 or 8, something like that, for $1. I don't know where the rest of mine are at, but I got way too deep over there. Okay. There we go. That kind of fixes it. Kind of. Unless you saw me make a mistake, you'll never know that's a mistake. It's going to look like it was intentional. Because there I just did it again. Oops, I did it again. And that's all I can sing without getting a copyright strike. I don't even know the whole song, so I couldn't sing it anyway. Okay, this thing has definitely gone way off center. Yeah, oh, thank you, Sonia. Yeah, that was just a little boo-boo, you know. Okay, let me see if I can do what Mama Dula said. I guess that works. Okay, what just happened to my chat? Mine are not odorless, but I'm going to tell you something. After over 10 years of working with resin, because you know I started this channel on resin art, I don't smell it anymore. I really don't. The only ones that I smell are those cheapy ones called Fama wood that you can get the big gallon sets at like a Home Depot or Menards or Lowe's, or you can get the small sets of them in the craft stores. And never, I'm going to give you all a warning right now, never, I don't even think they sell it anymore, but if you ever see Envirotex Light, run for the hills. Do not buy it. That stuff yellows. It's terrible. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I mean, it's nothing's worse than doing a nice painting and having it turn yellow. So, but then the Fama wood is pretty bad too. So, okay, I want to give it a torch first, and then I'm going to do something about that center. And I'm probably just going to do a drop of each color. Oh, aloha, Helen. Nice to see you. Okay, let me do a little bit of blue, a smaller amount of the Pebeo, and that's the number 357 iridescent blue green, and then my Purgari silver, and I'm just going to do a little bit of pulling with the skewer because there's no room to do a spoon on here, I don't think. Okay. Now I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Try to break up that center. I'm doing it again. I go through that whole swiping and putting it on the back of my hand. What am I doing? I'm grabbing it with the front habit. I can't break old habits. Okay. I wish that blue that was under there would show up. Okay. Let's see what time it is. Hey, I made it in an hour. I did not know if I was going to get through that one with the big spoon, which I'll bring it back over in a second. Let me wipe the edge of this, because I'm going to end up painting it all white. So I'm just rubbing off the paint. And let me see. Yeah. And here is the one with the baby spoon. I still think it looks pretty, even though nobody knows but you and I, people, okay? Nobody knows that I messed up right there and swiped backwards a couple times to put more color back. But I did see, where are they? I did see some cells over here too. Yeah, there they are, right there where the gray's at. But, yep, it's my little mini, and I happen to have a whole bunch of these little canvases. Now, let me put this on here, on the tray. And for those of you that came in late, like Miss Helen, I will re-show the other one. Well, ignore the fact that my level is on the tray. Hang on a second. I can't put it down until I wipe this off. I just realized I had a whole bunch of paint right there. I gotta replace the press and seal on there anyway. Okay, I want to make sure that the tray has room. But so here is my mini and my extra large. So what is it? Okay. I know that this one I should call a gordito, but is this one called a una poquito? Don't yell at me. I didn't live in California all my life without learning a little Spanish. But I think now for those of you that came in late, this is the size spoon I used on this one, and this is the size spoon I used on this one, so you can see the difference. And you can also see my camera in the silver spoon. You can see the difference, and let me show you the regular spoon compared to these two. So big difference, big difference. I actually got this one with my ice cream the other day. Oh, es grande, thank you, okay. I know gordo means fat, wait a minute, I'm trying to, but I thought gordito. Okay, so this is grande, and this is, now, did I have it right for the, oh, poquito, okay. Es muy bonita. Well, gracias, mi amiga. Gracias, mi amigas. I see both Lindas know a little Spanish. I lived in California from 1966 till I moved away in 1980. I want to say 83, and then I lived in Kentucky. I can't get that quick enough. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. So anyway, listen, this is Tuesday. So this coming Saturday, we got the Moose and Crazy show. Moose is at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I am at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Crazy one. And then Angie and Larry sometimes goes at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. And then I'll be back on Tuesday. So thank you everybody for coming out. I can't understand everything that you just said, Linda Sariani, but thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, hang in there, Julia. I don't know what's wrong, honey. But I'm sending you prayers, okay? And all of my mods and my viewers of awesomeness, my mods of awesomeness and my viewers of awesomeness. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on a Tuesday night while I do something that I had no idea how it would turn out, but I'm pretty happy with it. See you guys on Saturday at Moose's, okay? So all I can say is, like Matt and B love me doing, bye for now.